those who were supposed to be here heard the call, attuned to the email, remembered that there's a Wednesday thing. And I trust that. I intended for that this morning in my meditation. And so we will have a small group because whoever really needs to be here today will be here today. Is that selfish? I did check in. I'm like, is that okay, God? Is that okay that I'm just keeping this small today? So, because here's what I know. What I know is that the last week or so has really rocked a lot of people. The energies have been incredibly intense. And I keep seeing, can you pray for my this? Can you pray for so-and-so? I'm struggling. I need a lifeline. And I have the privilege of having done trauma healing work with over 300 people. So everybody, when they struggle, are welcome to text me after I've done healing work. And so I have this viewpoint of what's going on in the sphere of things. And so it's a privilege and it's a responsibility as well to be able to serve. So last week was the Lion's Gate, and we gathered together, we set some big intentions, and you may or may not have felt the intensity or even what feels like the fallout of having asked for what you desire. Whether it seems related, what's going on in your life or not, it may feel intense. And I have to tell you, that is my process. I ask big, I up-level big, I get big upheavals, and I learn how to ask the divine for nourishment and assistance and help and grounding and resilience when I do so. So it's not like we just love and light and be like, hey, put me in the highest vision of myself, and then walk over a little bridge and then swim in the waterfalls. It's not that way for all of us. If it's like that for you, man, I'm so happy it's like that for you. It's not like that for me. I ask for big things. I take courageous steps, and there is a free fall. There is a waking up feeling, wrecked feeling that will often happen when I'm really asking to be put to work in the ways that I want to be. So with that today, the reason why I wanted to keep this group small is I want to take us into the sacred breath so that we can really work in receiving. And then I want all of us to work on each of us today, whoever's here and present. If it is possible to put your video on, I ask you to do so, because we all need the presence of everyone in the circle if we're going to do this work together. And being visually and consciously present, whether you have your makeup on or not, we don't care. We just want to be with each other, and we all were called to show up for each other today. So I'm going to lead you through a breathing exercise. I'm going to say a prayer that I have laminated by Tosha Silver, that my best friend just gave me, that I've been practicing every day. And then we're going to work on everybody who's in the room today, just for a minute. And I'll teach you how we're going to work on each other. And gosh, I would love for each of us to be able to do this for and with each other. Hi, Judith. I'm glad you let us see you. I know you're struggling. So let's do this with each other in conscious community. I think we're so blessed to have each other. We've all been meditating with each other for so long. And it's such, I know we can all feel each other, but to actually be able to see each other and to work interactively, I think is really important. So again, if you can turn your video on, please go ahead and do so. Okay, so if you join me, take a nice deep breath in, into the belly, Exhale nice and slowly. Another deep breath in, into your back body. Exhale. Good, breathe in. Grounding that breath into your hips, into your low belly. Let your belly hang out a bit as you breathe into it. Let it relax. Breathing into the bowl of the pelvis. Good. Slowly exhale. Breathe into your back, into your ribs, into your neck, or wherever you feel pain or restriction in your body. Breathe there. Exhale slowly. Nice deep breath here, filling the entire body now with your breath. Slow exhale relaxes the nervous system. Good. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Begin now to connect to the violet consuming flame in your sacred heart. That threefold flame that carries the divine love and the divine power and the divine wisdom. And as you exhale, push the violet flame into your belly and your hips, your legs and feet, and push it down into the core of the earth. Use your breath to send the violet flame down. And as you inhale, inhale from the earth into your feet, legs, all the way up your spine into your heart. And once you reach your heart, exhale the violet flame up through your neck and crown, straight up to divine source. Sending the violet flame through the crown, making that connection to source, to the divine, to your I am. Good, and as you breathe in, pull the frequencies, those particles of light from the divine. Open the spigot and let your breath pull those particles of light, that divine light substance, in through your head, your neck, and then receive that sacred light into every cell, every atom. Just feel the crown open as you breathe in and receive that light. It's been waiting for you to invite it in. And if you will, feel the beings of light or the angels, the ascended masters, whatever you believe in around you. As you breathe in, pull the light into your body, into your heart. Exhale it into the space around you now. Filling up your energy field, sealing up your energy field. Pushing the light into the space around you. Good. Just hold yourself here in this sacred violet fire. Allow it to work on your field. Allow it to work on your karma. Allow it to work within your lineage. And just feel the divine beings cutting the cords between you and that which takes you out of the present moment. Feel your higher self. Feel your divine I am presence. Good. And as you feel yourself suspended in this sacred light, Simply allow yourself to breathe in and to connect up to divine as you breathe in. So your inhale connects you up. Your exhale brings the light down into you, and then the overflow goes into the earth. And as it goes into the earth, it reaches into every human heart on this earth, every being, every sentient being. Only the overflow. As you breathe in, you connect up to the abundance, that waterfall of light. And as you exhale, your body, your heart, your energy field flooded with light, and whatever overflow goes into the earth, flooding Mother Gaia and all of her people and animals and elements with the light. I am one with all that is. And as you allow yourself to be the conduit of that light, you are the divine's body on this earth. Service only comes from the overflow. The more that people receive the light, the more it gets flooded through you. So begin to feel your body able to sustain the frequencies of light that are pouring through your body. If you need to just slightly move your body as you feel the light pouring through these circuits within you. And if you will, feel yourself fully connected to the light. I am the divine light. I am the violet consuming flame in action. I am one with the I am presence of all of humanity. So as you open yourself, you can just, if you feel called, to say this prayer with me. Beloved, I am. Beloved, I am. Allow me to give with complete ease and abundance, knowing that you are the unlimited source of all. Let me be an easy, open conduit for your prosperity and light. Let me trust that all my own needs are always met in amazing ways, and that it's safe to give freely as my heart guides. And equally, please let me feel wildly open to receiving. May I know my own value, beauty, and worthiness without question. Let me allow others the supreme pleasure of giving to me. May I feel worthy to receive in every possible way. Change me into one who can fully love, forgive, and accept myself, so I may carry your light without restriction. Let everything that needs to go, go. Let everything that needs to come, come. I am utterly your own. You are me. I am you. We are one. All is well. Just feel yourself in that divine flow of abundance moving through your heart and your whole body. And now, if you will, as you are now a battery pouring out the violet consuming flame, allow us each to come into the space with hands open on your lap or near your heart. And we're just going to highlight each person that's here. So we'll start with Deborah, if you will, just connect you guys with your heart and the violet flame in your heart. Take a deep breath up to divine source. And as you exhale the violet flame and the sacred light down into your heart, pour it into Deborah's heart. I am presence, pouring that violet consuming flame straight into the heart of Deborah De Lorenzo. And Deborah, just receive and allow yourself to be flooded with that sacred light. And then we all just sustain that by saying, and so it is done. So it is done. And with each person, you're each receiving the light. Now to Jackie. As you connect up, breathing into your I am presence above, reaching for the sacred light, opening the crown, exhaling straight into the heart of Jackie. I am my I am presence. Invoking the violet consuming flame straight into Jackie's heart. Jackie's just receiving that light, flooding, amplified by each of us. And we seal that by saying, and so it is done. So it is done. And now Miranda, breathing up to your violet flame, to that sacred light above you guys. Exhaling, pulling the light into yourself and allowing the overflow to flow straight into Miranda's heart. I am my beloved I am presence, invoking the violet consuming flame to pour into Miranda. As Miranda receives that light, begin to feel, you guys, the light flooding in now. We seal this for Miranda and say, and so it is done. Keeping video on, you guys. Now for Tammy. Receiving Tammy. If you all will breathe into the space above, to the light source above, straight to the heart of the divine. Inhale. Breathing in and exhale. Receiving the light, allowing the lower overflow to pour straight into Tammy's heart. I am my beloved I am presence. Invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame to pour straight into Tammy's heart. As you receive that, Tammy, we seal that by saying, and so it is done. and to Lisa. If you all would join me, breathing in straight up to the heart of the divine, reaching into your divine source. And as you exhale, receive the light, the violet light, sacred white light. Exhale, receive it. Feeling the overflow pour straight into Lisa's heart. I am my beloved I am presence, invoking the violet consuming flame to pour straight into Lisa's heart. And you can seal that by saying, and so it is done. So it is done. And Michelle, if you all can breathe up straight to the heart of God. And as you exhale, receive the light, that sacred fire, pouring it straight into the solar plexus and heart of Michelle. I am my beloved I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame to pour straight into Michelle's heart and solar plexus. And so it is done. Now for, there you are, Judith. Now for Judith. Judith, your screen keeps going black. So I want you to pick that phone up and place it right in front of you, because no interference will keep us from pouring the light into you. There you go. We got you. So as you gaze straight into Judith, I want you to please breathe up straight to the heart of the divine. Pulling in that light with the exhale straight through your body. Allowing the overflow to pour straight into Judith's heart. I am my beloved I am presence. That's a hawk flying by. I am my beloved I am presence. Invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame. Pouring it straight in to Judith's heart. Just receive that, Judith. And we seal that by saying, and so it is done. So it is done. Justine, welcome, love. All right, y'all. Breathing into your heart, connecting straight to the heart of the divine as you reach in for the light. As you connect to Justine's heart, exhale that light into your own body and allow the overflow to pour straight into Justine. I am my beloved I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame to pour straight into Justine's heart. And so it is done. And so it is. To Deborah Hughes, If you all would just come into your sacred heart, breathing up to the heart of divine. One breath. And as you exhale, receive the light. Feel your entire body flooded with light and send the overflow straight into Deborah's heart. I am my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame to pour straight into Deborah's heart. Just watch it fortifying her heart with resilience, strength, power, and protection. And then seal this by saying it, so it is done. So it is done. And Denise, if we'll all take a breath into our heart, breathing straight up to the heart of the divine. And as you exhale, let your body be flooded with the light, sending the overflow of that light straight into Denise's heart. I am my beloved, I am presence. Invoking the full power of the violet flame straight into Denise's heart. And we'll seal that by saying, and so it is done. And now we're going to David. If you all will connect into your hearts, breathe, take your breath straight up to the heart of Source. As you breathe into Source, feel the light automatically flooding within you, and as you exhale, pour the excess of that light straight into David's heart. Send it into Christy's heart right next to him. I am my beloved, I am presence, and I am one with the presence of David and Christy, invoking the full power of the violet consuming flame, pouring it into David and Christy's heart. And so it is. And Rebecca. Breathing into your heart, breathing straight up to the heart of the divine, reaching with your breath. And as you exhale, please draw the violet flame into your body, into your heart, sending the excess straight into Becca's heart. I am my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame and pouring that straight into Rebecca. And so it is done. So whoever else would like to participate just needs to put their videos on. Even if you're in the dark, that gives us permission. while we're waiting for other videos to go on, I invite you to picture Carrie. Just hold the name and the picture of Carrie. Breathe up straight to the heart of the divine. And as you exhale, receive the light and pour the excess into Carrie's heart. Straight into her heart. I am, my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame to pour into Carrie's heart. And so it is. And now, if you will, picture Melissa. Breathe up. Exhale, allow the excess light, the overflow of light to pour into Melissa's heart. I am, my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame to pour into Melissa. And so it is done. And now, for Marina, breathe in, connect up. Exhale, feel yourself flooded with the light. Allow the overflow to pour into Marina's heart. I am, my beloved, I am presence. Invoking the full power of the violet flame to pour into Marina's heart. And so it is done. And now Nancy and her mother. Breathe up straight to the heart of the divine. Exhale, feel the light flood, sending the light straight into Nancy and to her mother. I am, my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame to pour straight into Nancy and to Nancy's mother's spine. And so it is done. And now, Nancy G, if you all connect up to the heart of divine, and as you exhale, send the violet flame straight into Nancy G's heart. I am, my beloved, I am presence, invoking the full power of the violet flame to pour straight into Nancy G's heart. We seal that by saying, and so it is done. And now for everybody else that's on this call right now, and to all of humanity, let's all gather our hearts. Take a deep breath. Breathe in the light from the divine above. Exhale and allow the light to pour straight in to every human and animal heart, to the elementals, air, earth, water, fire, ether. Send it out. Send it straight into the heart of every sentient being. And now surround the entire earth with this light, Mother Gaia. and pour it into the universe, the cosmic consciousness. And seal this now by saying, and so it is done. Say it from your will. And so it must be, and so it is done.
And so it is done.
Amen.
And so it is done.
Thank you for doing this work on each other and to humanity and to the universe.
And so it is done.
And all bring your voices together. We'll bring our voices together in the sound of Om first to unify our voice and our hearts, and then you can say, and so it is done. So go ahead and unmute if you'd like.